if certain things are just
a firebrand orator with an audience of millions, a conservative inspired by former President Ronald Reagan. Both loved and hated, Limbaugh was a trailblazer who set the tone for emerging political media in the 1980s.
We were dominated by three network news agencies that pretty much did the news the same way and with a slight left tilt. And when Rush came on the scene, he was a breath of fresh air, and people flocked to him.
Limbaugh's syndicated show reached listeners who felt ignored.
The average American, the person that makes this country work, we do not see that person with contempt.
Limbaugh's rise followed a change in communications law after broadcasters were released from the requirement to present opposing views on controversial issues of public importance, giving him a huge platform, says an analyst who co-wrote a study on conservative media.
His style, which was to be humorous in a mocking fashion, to create a kind of anger through moral outrage in his listeners, and in having an engaged listenership,
all proved more effective than liberal rivals, most who did poorly on radio, while liberals like comedian Jon Stewart came to dominate television.
Where the right was gaining advantage on radio with extended political talk by Limbaugh and his imitators.
Limbaugh was an ardent supporter of Donald Trump, and an analyst said they had much in common.
Both used divisive rhetoric. They both had, and this is key, an ability to use effectively media. They understood media.
Limbaugh had an influential platform on his 3-hour radio show before the rise of conservative Fox News television, and he remained a powerful force in conservative politics.
If you want to persuade someone and you have extended communication with them, and it's consistent communication, and in the process they accept your arguments and your frame of reference, you have a capacity that no political leader had prior to Donald Trump having his Twitter feed. Rush Limbaugh is the antecedent of Donald Trump.
Limbaugh announced last year he had late-stage lung cancer, and Trump awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Today there are many partisan voices in broadcasting and online, none as dominant as Limbaugh, who had 15 million listeners through the end of his career earlier this month. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News.